my experience with Super Punch Out. I know I took more than a minute to kind of get that going, get that rolling, but let's talk about Super Punch Out and why this game, I can't mesh with this game no matter what I fucking do. And I want to talk about the history of why I don't mesh with this game what's fucking ever in my life. Alright, so it all started with me wanting to get into the game, as in, like, after playing NES Punch Out, the refurbished version, or the redo version of the game, not the arcade version, okay, or arcade version of Super Punch Out, the SNES version of Super Punch Out. So I gave it a try. I think in vlog 31, much later on in vlog 31, and just because I remember Brian suggested it to me because he was like, you like regular Punch Out, you might like Super Punch Out better, because at the time I was struggling with NES Punch Out and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to play the game properly or play it right at the time. But even then, Finn Barswell, how you doing? Even then, I didn't like the game that much. When I first played Super Punch Out, I didn't like the game. So going my like just going through it, I remember not really liking the game that much. Like, I didn't like how our main protagonist isn't Little Mac. I didn't like how the game felt in terms of overall feel. Speaking of Punch Out, have you heard of Super Smash Bros. DX? No, I have not heard of that. Is it a web series? Is it a game some kind? Um, like, what is that? You're gonna have to probably tell me that more in the comments down below. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about each opponent and like when I kind of stopped. So in vlog 31, I remember giving Gabby a fight. You know, I don't have any other streams like my other Punch Out video, like series I did. By the way, he's voiced by Charles Martinet. You can tell by how he's voiced by Luigi. But a part of me, when I was fighting Gabby, I thought it was cool, at first, having multiple options of knocking out your opponent in terms of having a rapid forward jab, a super uppercut, or a super gut punch. I like that. Those are cool additions and all, but a part of me, I don't know if it was the gameplay or if it was something else about it, but I just knew instinctively I didn't like this game in comparison to the NES game. Because in this game, they want you to be like more aggressive with it. It's not, I mean, it is about timing your dodges still a little bit. But like, since you have so many options to attack the opponent, you know, it's becoming less reaction based and more aggressive based, like more fucking find multiple different ways to beat this dude up, right? That's the whole idea. Which I'm not against, beating up these guys, okay? I like these guys, and even some people from Punch Out NES come back in this game, like Super Macho Man and shit. But a part of me, I think, realizes what I actually like in Punch Out when playing this game. See, this game, out of all the Punch Out games that are out, is not reaction centered. What do I mean by this? Well, I was watching a few Punch Out videos last night trying to understand why a lot of people don't bring up Super Punch Out in terms of their favorite Super Nintendo games or their favorite Punch Out in the franchise. I think it is because of the gameplay that Super Punch-Out presents itself with, and also like Little Mac not being the main protagonist in this game. It's like a character you can just name, which, by the way, that's what he fully looks like. I know he looks similar to Little Mac. He has a similar build to him, but his hair, I'm like, what the fuck happened? It's like Little Mac had a fucking midlife crisis. You know, that's what I saw when I first saw him and shit. You know, I was looking at him, and that's what I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? By the way, I'm using Nintendo Completes footage, you know, for this bit. Wow, he actually did really good. His name's Alex, too. That's kind of funny. Bear Hugger. When I saw this dude, I was like, oh, shit, this dude's actually kind of cool. Bear Hugger, we got a newbie. We got a new character. You know, I never seen him in regular Punch-Out. Bear Hugger? At least I don't think I did. You know, but he knows what he's doing in Punch-Out. And, again, it's not like this game is trash, okay? I'm not saying Super Punch-Out is trash, because, to be honest with you, I'm realizing that, you know, and this is what a lot of people need to start doing when they say something they don't like. It's just them not liking it, not the whole world, and trying to make it sound like, oh, the whole world with me doesn't like this game. And it's like, no, it's just me in this conversation that doesn't like Super Punch-Out. But I do understand why some people don't like this game. It's because they like the more reaction-focused Punch-Out gameplay that Punch-Out Wii has, that Punch-Out NES has, Mike Tyson's NES Punch-Out has. I think the arcade games, Arcade Super Punch-Out and maybe Arcade Punch-Out, also have that reaction-focused gameplay. But because Super Punch-Out doesn't, you know, a lot of people kind of lost the feel of it being like, oh, dude, this is fucking one-to-one with Punch-Out. Because look how many people shot up to the fucking moon when Punch-Out Wii came out. Not only because Punch-Out's back, but because Punch-Out is back to its roots, back to its NES style gameplay with the new control gimmick, right? Where you're using the Wiimotes to kind of throw your punches, and up on the stick to kind of, you know, your analog stick to move around, like dodge and like do upper punches and stuff like that. There's no 4, 5, 6 ways you punch or knock out people, you know what I mean? And to me, again, Super Punch-Out isn't a bad game. It's just, for me, I don't like how they focus less on reacting. I mean, sure, yes, they do have still where move that you need to back up for and dodge left and right against their punches, but it's not timing based, you know what I mean, either. It's not just reactionary, but original Punch-Out also was about timing your punches, you know? And there's no star hits in this game. It's all about filling a meter, which this meter, which if you know this from Ultimate or Little Max Smash Bros, but he gets a super powerful attack when you fill the bar up, which filling the bar is actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. And you know, you get the opportunity to really fuck up your opponents. And again, I like it, but like, I remember when I first walked in on this game, even now, and I've given this game multiple different fucking tries last night. And the night before that, and the night before that. I was giving this game tons of chances. It's like me and fucking Demon, okay? Like, how I was giving him tons of chances in our friendship to keep fucking, come on, you can change. Literally, I'm literally on this game like that, where I'm really wanting to change my fucking opinion, change my feelings, because I don't like making, I mean, I do like making my experience videos, but I don't like making my experience videos where they're overall negative, you know, off of first playthrough. Like, when I played Kingdom Hearts 1, I hated the fuck out of the experience, okay? And I only cared about Agrabah and Nightmare Before Christmas. Every other world was fucking trash. But immediately on my second playthrough, I lightened up, and I liked way more about the game than just those 2 fucking worlds. I'll never forget that experience, right? That changing experience. Same with fucking, like, I think I can't remember another game, but like there's also other games where I've actually had a mixed feeling, changed feelings on. Like, for example, another example is Origami King. You know, I've actually been changing up my feelings towards Origami King, you know, because my hatred for it not being like Thousand Year Door is kind of out my system, especially since Thousand Year Door is coming back anyway. You know, as a remake game. But that's my point, right? Is I was spending stupid amount of time trying to change my opinion on Super Punch Out because I didn't want it to be that one Punch Out game that I'm like, that's not for me. But I gotta realize that no matter how many times I try sometimes, some games just aren't gonna fucking hit for me personally. MJR223, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, fam. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I feel like Super Punch-Out to me just isn't fucking it, you know? Like, no matter how many times I tried last night, the night before that, and I thought it was just Switch Online. I was like, okay, Switch Online. Let's play it off Switch Online. Let's get off of that. Let's play it on my emulator and let's see what the fuck happens. I still felt the same way. Like there's no click. A part of me just feels like I'm not meshing with it right. I'm not in it, you know, and I can't fake that shit. I really wish I can just be like, oh, I can turn off my feelings, you know what I mean? Because I'm a very feely type person. So like when I'm feeling the aura of a game, you know, I'm feeling that aura of the game or whatever the fucking question. And I'm a very feely / emotional person. So, like, I don't know. I kind of play games based on how I feel in the moment, you know, or because, you know what I mean? I don't want to hate. Again, I don't want to hate Super Punch-Out. I really fucking don't. Because I think it is a great NES game for people to get into, especially newer folk. I mean, if you can get down with the controls, if you don't have the same problems I do, you know, I bet you can get into this game and have a better experience than I ever had. But because of how I feel, this game to me just feels inferior to Punch Out, like regular Punch Out. Like when I look, again, I'm gonna pull it up here actually. Here, let me find a goddamn thing and pull it up. See, and I was even doing a comparison video. You know, to me, this is Punch Out, you know, or Punch Out Wii. That is Punch Out, where it's all timing and reaction focused. You know what I mean? It's not focusing on how many super punches you can get on a dude, or them having 1 billion gazillion fucking attacks and shit. You know? I don't know. A part of me just loves this. This, to me, screams Punch Out. And it's not nostalgia, because... And I want to say that's not nostalgia because I just recently got into this series like a week or two ago. I've known Little Mac for years because of Smash Brothers, like Smash 4, Ultimate, and I knew he had games, but I never played them until pretty recently. So this is not fucking nostalgia bias saying, oh, Punch Out 1's the real Punch Out, and Super Punch Out is just fucking mid. Or something like that. No, this is, and who knows? And I can't even say it's recency bias because I literally played these games like back to back. Like as soon as I finished this game, I went to Super Punch Out. Or as soon as I was done, even in Vlog 31, when I was done with regular Punch Out, when I didn't beat it in Vlog 31, I said, you know what, fuck it, let's play the next one. And even then I said I didn't like it. And I didn't even beat regular, or I didn't even get really far in regular Punch Out yet either. So like you can't say it's recency bias that why I'm feeling this way towards Super Punch Out. And also just again, the overall feel of the game to me is just, I don't feel anything. I don't feel, because when in my experience with regular Punch Out, I explicitly said every time I fight like Glass Joe or any opponent in the game, something fucking burst out of me, some type of fucking energy. As in, like, hyperactive energy. If you went to vlog 31, which I might show off, actually, I'm actually gonna go find it, in my playlist, right, because I have a playlist, I have a vlogging playlist. Alright, let me just fucking find it real quick. It's gonna take a while since, there we go. Now, I gotta find it, right? Let me just find the vlog. Because this is when I first played regular Punch-Out. 20, 29, 30. It was either 31. I think it was 31. Yeah, 31. Somewhere in 31. A lot happened in 31. You know, I even played Doom in vlog 31. But I want to show you just some of this fucking energy.
From the right. Next time I do that.
See, and I was talking to Brian, but I don't know. Part of me just had that dog, that energy in me. Like, yes, I fucking did it. You know, just... I think even beating just Glass Joe, you know? Here, I'll show you some of this footage.
My coach, bro. Oh, wait, how to get white? I'm just kidding. Don't give a fuck, bro. We in it to win it. Check me out, bro. Damn, I wish they kind of... Yeah. Hey, you got the breath, man. Oh, we pull up Tears. We'll play Tears for a little bit. Are you serious?
Like, I was talking to... Because I got multiple people in this video, but...
No! Got it, Dang! Man, fuck you! No, I'm gonna get died! Bitch!
Just watching my...
Hey! Yo, don't fuck with Little Mac, bro. Oh, I got a star! Okay, Star, kill that bitch!
You see that shit? Like, Star, kill that bit. But my point is, right, is like my overall energy in regular Punch-Out compared to this game. I'm not even gonna lie, casually, I didn't even have a moment like that in vlog 31. Matter of fact, I might just show you my footage of Super Punch-Out from that video. From my vlog 31, where I did a lot, because I did tons of shit. You know, after having so much fun on regular Punch-Out, you know, I spent over 2 to 3 hours on that bitch. Yeah, I went from 5, 6, 7 to like something like that, bruh. The Wii version is hell. Amba, you played the Wii version before? You might need to send that over to me, bro, because I'm down to play that son of a bitch. Here, let me try and find it. Because I did a lot. I did like Mario Kart. '64, and then RPG was like the last thing. I never owned a Wii. The school had one. Oh, the school had a Wii, and you got to play Super Punch. Lucky bastard. I never got to play it a day in my life, so. But I can't remember where it was. But my point is I played it, and I wasn't feeling the same. I remember I looked at it, and I was like, this game, Brian, you want me to play this one? This one is kind of mid. Like, I think off rip, I kind of wasn't feeling it, or maybe I was just down on energy. And that's what kind of made me go like, okay, maybe not, you know, and stuff like that, which is fine, but like, but that's my point, right? Is that's how I feel towards Super Punch Out, and I know people are gonna be like, Alex, you're fucking extending this again. You're talking about the same points over and over again. Back then, it was fucking just dance all day. Damn. It was despair. Fuck. Bro, Jesus Christ. Oh, and then guess what? Piston Hurricane, bro. When I saw this dude too, that is fucking an ad product. That is not what I wanted. But this dude pissed me off because he does a lot of stuff kind of early too. And it's not even just because of difficulty. I want to get that out. You had a low score, bro. You're getting decked for days. You had a low score, bro. You were getting decked for days. Damn, are you serious? I wish I kind of experienced that, but like, this dude gave me so many problems, especially with his little punch move shit. Since I didn't know how to avoid it, this move also gave me a lot of shit. But for him, you know, for Nintendo Complete, probably won't give him much shit since you know. But yeah, I remember fucking fighting this dude, and I was just like, nah, man. Hey, yo, weren't you the guy who couldn't do the moves? Damn, you must be bad as hell type shit. Fuck, bro, you got shit like that, dude? Damn, I feel bad for you, bro. Yeah, and I'm also happy that Mad Bull and other fighters from previous Punch-Out games did come back. But, like, the damage was done for me. I already kind of cemented this game in my... I kind of don't like it. And, you know, I watched a video the other day, and it was about you can't play every video game, or you're not going to like every video game or something like that. And it kind of related to what I was going through a little bit in terms of overall feeling. Like, with this game, how I don't like Super Punch-Out. And it's like, I'm not going to play every single game in the universe, you know what I mean? So it's like, whatever time I do spend on the games I do love and or dislike, it's whatever, because at the end of the day, you know, I know I'm not going to beat it, but I put my time into it, and I did somewhat enjoy my time with the games I do love. But this one is just not that example of liking the game. And also, there's some weird motherfuckers in Super Punch-Out too, that I wanted to clarify. I still remember the excitement when my mom came home from GameStop with Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Dude, I wish I do have some memories like that, but I wish I remembered them, bro. I wish I remembered. But that's like my overall experience with Super Punch Out. Is just that the game just isn't for me personally, and it's for people that kind of don't want to do the more reaction based gameplay that Punch Out NES has, or Punch Out Wii has, and want to be more aggressive and also have more moves to dish out on their opponent. And also just the overall characters in this game, other than like Mad Bull, Super Macho Man, I didn't give a fuck about almost anybody else other than probably those two, or maybe the ones that returned. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't care about who I was fighting either. Like, with Punch Out NES, I gave a fuck about every single person I fought. That game was teaching me how to perform better by just playing the game a little bit. Like, looking at their footwork, looking at their body language, looking at what time they're going to strike. That's what I was getting. And not only that, but the exhilaration of my overall energy, and also looking at everything and focusing on everything. It just made regular Punch-Out that much of a better game for me than Super Punch-Out. Super Punch-Out, sure, I was looking at their body language and shit and their moves, but it just didn't feel the same. It didn't feel the fucking same. Which is why I got detached. That's another reason why I got detached from the game and didn't want to play it. It's because of those reasons. It's because of all that stuff is why I don't like Super Punch-Out. And I'm not gonna bring it up any more than this. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Super Punch-Out. And also, the harder opponents to Super Punch-Out, good fucking luck, man. These guys are fucking monsters. But, anyways, you know, and even when Mr. Dream was beating my ass and I gave up on Mr. Dream, I don't know, I was still in it compared to Super Punch-Out. And again, I want to clarify this before I get out of here. Super Punch-Out is not a bad game. Alright? Super Punch-Out is a great game. It's just, I'm not in it like I was for NES and possibly Wii when I get it, because I heard Wii was way more like the original NES Punch-Out, way more back to form, if you will. But yeah, I think I'll do like another My Experience later on today, or I'll do Origami King or something. Just for now, I think I'm just kind of gone. Check out the 10 other videos I made yesterday. Please and thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends. And let me know your thoughts on Super Punch-Out. Do you think I'm horribly wrong for my opinion? What do you think? Because I want to know everything down below in the comments. Anyways, later, y'all.